All right, y'all. My bad. Apologies for the technical difficulties. My apologies. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. We got to win today, friends and family. It's been a long time coming. Woo! Finally, we look like a real team out there. Salute to the return of KPJ. Salute to Giannis with the 21,000 points. Salute to Bango for hitting a half-court shot behind his back. Everything was going right at Fiserv Forum today. KPJ brought a whole different energy to the team. Soon as he was inserted in the starting lineup right off the gate, this team looked different. The pace looked different. The energy looked different. He was like a natural steroid to this team. Everyone played well tonight for the most part. Great team effort. We haven't had one of these wins, and I don't remember how long. Washing somebody early enough to sit and limit minutes of Giannis and KPJ and everyone else. I want to say kudos to the Bucks. Thank you for getting a win, a much-needed win after 7 losses. We obviously see this team is much different when they are fully healthy. they look much different. But again, we're not going to forget about coaching. Now, the win today was because of the energy of KPJ and what he did, not what he was told to do or what he was instructed, what his God-given talent allowed him to do. Let's never forget that. Let's never forget that, friends and family. But salute to y'all. Salute to Bucks Nation. Salute to friends and family. I'm just wild charged. I'm just happy we won. Like, damn, man. Like this, it was getting a little crazy for a minute with these L's. I'm just so happy we got back on the winning side of things. And then on top of that, what else make this win sweet is that hey, our friend No Strays, ENT, y'all lost today and we won. That made this win even more sweet. But what a great win. Just the energy that KPJ brings. We didn't know how much we really missed KPJ. He definitely he raises our ceiling a great deal. And look how the complementary parts played better. Everyone played better. They were locked in right out the gate. I mean, that first quarter was kind of nip and tuck. After that, we were cooking. KBJ set the table in that first quarter with his production. Shout out to AJ Green. Shout out to Kuzma playing well. Even shout out to Bobby. Bobby gonna have his moments, but he played well offensively. Even Gary Trent Jr. hit a couple of shots late. One thing I do want to put out there before I get into the spiel is that shout out to Jeff Riley. The reason we're not seeing Nance as much as we should or at all is because he's on a two-way contract. Y'all take that how y'all want. He probably should have a real position, but we already know what's going on. We're not going to get into that. But that is the reasoning why Pete Nance isn't getting playing time, because he's on a two-way contract. Similar to when we were yapping about AJ Green to get playing time, but he couldn't get playing time because of the two-way contract. Once he got off of that, we started seeing minutes. So hopefully the same thing occurs with Pete Nance. What do you mean that's BS? Hold on. What, my boy Dre West was good. Why is that BS? I'm just telling you what it is. I don't know what else to say, Dre. You know you my homie, bro. What else am I? That's the reasoning that they're using now, is that he's on a two-way. Doc absolutely added to that win. Oh, okay. How about Dre? What do you think he did well? You got the floor right now, Dre. Let me know what he did well. You want to give us some props? Go ahead, but you tell me what he did well. Yeah, Turner had that nasty dunk today. I didn't even know Turner had that type of athleticism. But shout out to him. Yeah, that dunk was nasty. Turner looked good. Period. Turner looked good. Period. Salute to friends and family in Bucks Nation as well. Salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Again, want to apologize for the technical difficulties, friends and family, but we getting back to it. Make sure to hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Let's look at these impressive stats from our Milwaukee Bucks. We gonna get into the comment section, bleacher, everybody else. I'm gonna tap y'all in here momentarily. I'm just hyped and charged right now. I'm just happy we got a win here, y'all. Bucks with a comfortable win at home at Fiserv Forum, the house that Giannis built. Dominating performance, 116-1-99 to get off of a 7-game losing streak and win in emphatic fashion. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out. 32 points in the first quarter, 39, dominated the second quarter, dominated the third quarter, let our foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. I'm happy with this performance. I'm super happy. When you see this on your opponent, negative this, negative that, negative this, you already know you headed in the right direction. You already know what it is. 10 points for Williams. Clowney only had 6. Claxton did nothing. Terrence Mann is trash, I think. I don't even know how Terrence Mann is still in the league. He's low-key trash. Tyrese Martin. Danny Wolf was the only person that really did anything. I mean, their stats don't matter. They got their head beat in. We dominated. We caused 18 turnovers. I mean, that's impressive for the Bucks. Shout out to the Bucks. We got the Brooklyn Nets out of here. I know we shouldn't be that excited of beating a 3-15 team, but we gonna take any win we can get. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made a statement today. This man played 19 minutes, 29 points, 12 of 15 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line. That the free throw shooting is just, damn, bro. He got to figure that out. 4 of 8, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. plus 27. Miles Turner, 22 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 7, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, plus 25. Kevin Porter Jr. did a lot of his damage in the first quarter, 25 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 10, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. The energy that Kevin Porter Jr. brought today was contagious, and the pace that he played at, the speed was awesome. We really needed this injection of KPJ back into this lineup, and this is also going to allow people to get more in their natural positions and have more of a standard rotation per se with KPJ back. So I definitely like to see that. Ryan Reynolds had a quiet game today. 31 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 10, 1 of 5. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 steals. Great defense by Ryan Reynolds today. Plus 30, the highest plus minus on the team, Ryan Reynolds. Bobby Portis, solid offensive numbers, 21 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 10, 3 of 5, 6 rebounds, only 2 turnovers for Bobby, minus 4. Thanasis scored. Kyle Kuzma, solid performance. 22 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 5, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. You know what's crazy is that Kuzma has improved his poor free throw shooting. Remember when Kuzma was a liability? You remember that? On the free throw line, he has got his free throws together. I hope one day that Giannis can get his free throws together. Shout out to Kuzma. Jericho Sims, 23 minutes, 2 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. Respectfully, y'all, what are we doing with Jericho Sims? I mean, should he ever be playing 23 minutes? Is that even worth it? Like, y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm going to tap y'all in here in a minute, Dr. Smith and Bleacher. Let me just get through these stats real quick. Gary Harris didn't score today, 12 minutes. I still liked his energy. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He did have a positive plus minus. Amir Coffey actually scored. Salute to him. And I don't know what we're doing with Gary Trent. What we doing with Gary Trent Jr. Another 25 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 8 from the from the 3-point line, minus 6. What are we doing? What are we doing with Gary Trent Jr.? We're definitely going to have to talk about that. 52% from the field. Another strong performance from the 3-point line, 16 of 39, 12 of 17 from the free throw line. So we got exactly as many free throws as they did. A good number I like to see. 31 assists. We usually win when we have over 30 assists. And look at this, y'all. Y'all know we had a good day. We dominated the boards. Y'all know we had a good day if we dominated the boards. Shout out to the Bucks. Actually won the rebounding battle for once. Let's get to these team stats, and I'm going to tap y'all in here. Obviously, we shot better from the field, more accurate from the 3-point line, more accurate from the free throw line. We out-rebounded them. Hey, we are on the other side today. 12 offensive rebounds for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out for the rebounding. Damn, KPJ came back. Now y'all want to rebound? That's crazy. KPJ came back. They wanted to do everything right. I don't remember the last time we had 12. We out-rebounded somebody in the offensive rebound. Shout out to the Bucks, 12-6. Dominated on the assists. 13 steals is huge. 14 to 20 turnovers. Though they conceded only 5 more points off turnovers, 24-19, but that's still positive. We won fast break, 18-7 points in the paint. We just dominated this game. We kicked their butt, and we should. They've only won 3 games this season. Like, we should have beat them down like this. It was a great confidence builder for the Bucks. I think it was a much-needed win. And I think that this brings back faith in the fan base, and it also shows you what we look like when we're healthy. I know this, we have to take it with a grain of salt due to who we're playing, but it's still a great win, wire-to-wire win for the most part, and this is probably one of our best games of the season to me, looking healthy. Now we see what we really can do. Let me tap in friends and family over here. Let me tap in Bleacher. Hey, Dr. Smith, tap back in when you get a chance here, sir. Tap you in 1 second, Bleach. Let me get through these comments. We see you in the building. What up, Patricia P? What up, BKC? Scales, what's good? Scales, Slick Talk with Scales podcast, my dude. Salute. Wednesdays and Fridays, right, my dude? Salute. Bleacher Report. Simeon, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Humble gentleman, it's been a minute. Salute, bro. Eliza, what's good? Greg Delaney, I see you. Chessbox, I see you. Mia Kim, I see you. Trina, I see you. Dante, what's good? Artist, what's good? What's this homie there? Azariah, what's good? I had to see your name up there. Absolutely, let's go, Bucks. James, what's good? Highest human actors to inspire, my boy. What's good? Jeff Riley in the building, I see you. Appreciate y'all tapping in. The childish one. No strays, y'all lost today. You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet, bro. Y'all lost today. You got to relax. You got to relax, bro. You got to relax. Oh, Mr. 414 in here too. Emma, what's good? Queens of the chat up in here early. Let's go. Young Doka, I see you. Queens of the chat regulating in the chat. Let's go. Salute, salute. Eli, I see you. All right, y'all. Let's tap in the panel. Let's get to it. I don't know what's going on with Dr. Smith. He keep tapping in and out. Dr. Smith, when you get it together, tap back in. Without further ado, let's get to myself and Bleacher. What's good, bro?
Up, chat. Better circumstances today than yesterday. They got the win. That's all that matters. I'm really excited that they played the way they played tonight. And
right. Before you get started, 1 second, VP. I will agree with that. Dre West. He said, "Hell, I don't like Doc some of the times, but I know what I seen tonight, and they weren't running some of the I seen tonight in other games." I agree, but I the only thing I would say to that, Dre West, I agree with what you're saying. The only pushback I would say is that something KPJ was orchestrating, or was that coming from the coaching staff? The reason I'm asking you that is because it shouldn't take a player to come back to run certain plays. You should have your offense already situated. He should have been able to run whatever he wanted with Ryan Rollins. I that's the only part that I'm gonna push back on, Dre. Why did he have to come back to see these different movements? If you take Steph Curry off of the Golden State Warriors, they still run the same action. Yeah. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, and I want to give Doc credit, but I can't. I feel you though, Dre. Go ahead, Bleacher.
No, what I was saying was, you said that same thing last year because Doc was saying he's waiting for waiting for Middleton to come back to run out. I'm like,
right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, it just.
But let's talk about the positives today, though. Let's get into this. So Giannis scored 21,000 points. KPJ returns. We win. I mean, everything went right. Bango hit a half-court shot backwards. I mean, a lot of positives today. A lot of positives. We had, let's see how many people we had in double figures today to let you know. Because we had the 30 assists. Let me see how many people. I forgot to mention that. Hold on 1 second. Let's
hold on real quick. Tell me, I'm tired of this Doc talking about he getting no credit. We lost 7 in a row. Right. He get credit for that. I give him credit for those 7 losses. How about that? I'm putting him on the table. He get credit for those 7 losses. That's right. On him. That's his credit. This win tonight, I ain't giving him no credit. I don't care if somebody get mad at me or not. That man don't know how to coach. I'm
with you, Patricia, on that. I'm with you on that. It shouldn't take somebody to come back for you to have a brand new offense. That's all I'm saying.
That's my problem with Doc. I ain't giving no credit.
Shout out to, hey, look at Scales. Look at Scales. He is like, Doc gets no credit on this spot. Hey, Scales, do you got some credit to give him? If you got some credit to give him, I'm listening. I'm listening, bro. I'm dead serious listening. I understand where Drake coming from, but I still got to push back. The Nasus with the dunk. Yeah, Mr. Cool. Shout out to the living legend. I mean, we played really well tonight.
I mean, what? I'll say positive. What I really enjoyed watching that game, KPJ, and like Antrax said, KPJ had control of that offense. He yelled at Bobby Portis a couple of times. I'm
Right.
like, oh, what's what we needed? He was like, don't be shooting that. Like, give me the ball. He was controlling up like he was our scorer or our facilitator. And then I said in our chat, like, this is what we missed the last 8 games that he was
Right.
out. Like, this is what posted him in offense. With him facilitating, and then you got Rollins at our third scorer. Now he's our third scorer now, not the
Right.
second, first, now our third scorer now. And it just, and then I'm really hoping and praying for Gary Trent to get his groove back, because right now he's still in this little funk. I mean, but it was just AJ Green. Oh, AJ Green was getting good screens for his shots. That's one thing I enjoyed tonight. He was
But
getting a
why?
lot.
Okay. Right. AJ Green got screen error. Why do we look like just this much different just with KPJ? It shouldn't be this drastic. Is my only. That is a
I know
crazy
it's crazy too.
transition.
You're right. I feel like it shouldn't take one player to change it, and that's why we look at Doc. We look at Doc like, why does it take one player to change everything? You said the same thing last year with Middleton. Now he's saying with KBJ, we need to run offense because of no.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Let me get these 2 super chats. Shout out to Dr. Smith. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Be with y'all in a sec, but till then, we got the W. I don't care who it's against. Facts. Yeah. A win is a win. A win is a win. Salute to Dr. Smith. What up, James? Salute. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Great win. Can't jump on, fam, so I'm going to leave you with this. Tell me why Kuzma played after Trent and Trent didn't even start. I don't know what's going on. Hey, James, bro, I don't know what's going on with Gary Trent Jr., but he's looking crazy in the streets.
He's been looking a little iffy, man.
Yeah.
Even with his defense, he's a little iffy. Like we just
gotta hope he shoots himself out of it, because
I know that's what I'm hoping. Like, I know
he need a 20-point game. He need one of those, like he hits 6 threes or go 5 or 10 from 3. He need one of those games, because even when you look at him on the court, he don't look confident right now.
He's still fighting himself. He's fighting himself, fighting to get back in the games. I mean, I really I want him to be confident enough to they don't have to put double. Like, once he was shooting crazy like last year, you had to put double at that point. Then you get other guys open. We just
played well today. We moved the basketball, bro. 7 people in double figures, 30 assists. We out-rebounded them. Damn, why can't we play with this type of passion all the time? We need to take this momentum. And again, we're playing the Wizards on Monday. We need to take this momentum into that Wizards game and stop them out too. I don't want to see no regression. We going against another bottom feeder. We got our full assortment of cast of characters. I expect another thumping. It should be another thumping. With KPJ back, we running action now. People are rebounding the basketball. Hell, KPJ might need to be our damn coach and player, the way he done brought energy to this team. Hell, they running plays, they rebounding. They playing for KPJ. They not playing for Doc. They doing it for KPJ. He came back. We look like world beaters today with KPJ back. Man, rebounding people, diving for loose balls. Miles Turner dunking on people. Bango hitting half-court shots. I mean, damn. I didn't know KPJ had, what is the buzzword of this year? Gravity. I didn't know that KPJ had this type of gravity. But clearly he does. And clearly I gotta apologize to friends and family. And why am I apologizing to y'all? I did not understand how important KPJ was to this current Bucks roster. So I want to apologize to friends and family. I didn't see it. We look like we're night and day. Even when we had Giannis and everybody else and didn't have KPJ, we were struggling. We get KPJ back. We look like a real squad, like a playoff caliber team. Because when you're a playoff caliber team, this is what you do to bottom feeders. You get them up out of here. And that's what we did. Salute to the Bucks. And we just played well. I mean, 7 people in double figures. AJ Green has had 2 good shooting games in a row as far as from the 3. He had 6 threes last game, 5 threes today, 5 of 7. Good look, and he had 5 assists. We got to start paying attention to AJ's passing, too. He's dropping a few dimes now here and there. His game is evolving. Slowly, but it's evolving. I wish Ryan Rollins could have got a couple more shots up, but I know the team was spreading the ball and Look at the ball movement today. Accountability today. KPJ holding people accountable today. Why do we need him to come back to do all of that? They should have wanted to do all that on their own. But salute to KPJ. If that's what we need to hoop like this, protect KPJ at all costs.
Yeah,
we undefeated with KPJ this year. hey, y'all, we undefeated with KPJ this year. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we lose when I'm on the court yet, so.
I'm just saying.
I'll ask you a good question, Amber. Do you really feel like that the loss yesterday and getting eliminated from that cup should really get this team focused right now and just getting this stuff?
Hold on one second. Dre, what is up with you today, bro? Dre, hey, he was like, we look like world beaters because we played the Nets Beagle. No, man, we done lost 7 games, bro. That's too many. We gonna be excited, fam. We gotta get excited, fam.
Let me tell you something, Dre West. If we would have lost tonight,
it'd have been a problem.
I would have got Bahamas here, and we'd be getting, you know who out of here. We'll be forks everywhere, man. Forks, torches. He gotta go. We can't lose no Nets.
No, I agree with that. Scales that said that's playing for Giannis and KPJ, but I think that KPJ energy hit different today. They definitely hit different. I think it definitely hit different. This is the way we need to play. When we move the ball and we're locked in on the game and focused, we're a very solid basketball team. I'm not going to jump out the window with no parachute and say we're a championship team, but we're a formidable team when we're healthy and playing smart basketball. For most of this game, we play smart basketball. What do we have? 12 turnovers? That's fine. That's okay with this team. We were getting 20-18. The turnovers dropped. We were paying attention to detail today, to rebounding. It's just like, can we maintain the focus and discipline that we showed today moving forward? That's what we need from this team. We need that discipline moving forward. Cam Thomas weak. He wasn't about to do nothing. No, I'm just playing. No, Cam Thomas being out did help.
Oh no, but what I'm saying,
Chess box, good point. We see why Giannis was hyping up KPJ in the preseason. Yeah, valid, bro, valid.
I do you believe that the loss yesterday really put the mirror in their face? Like, look, we ain't even close to what we should be right now. It's out the door. We ain't going no cup, whatever. Focus on just the rest of the season and try to get to the playoffs, and just focus on getting better.
My man said, "Are we smoking good oregano? Believing in Doc Rivers because we beat a team that only won 3 games so far this season. I take the next coach. You take the next coach Fernandez for Doc Rivers. Yo, and then they're getting likes." Yo, wild today. I already see where this is going. What up, Marcus Little? Salute.
We going in on Doc. We won the game. We still going in on him.
I will agree with that. Marcus Little says Sims and Miles are setting good picks. They're really the only people to set good picks, I feel, on this team are Sims and Miles Turner.
Ed Harris said that Cole Anthony sick, he's benched, or
I just think he had a DNP. I think he just got a DNP today. I think we've seen enough from Cole. And I mean, he got into the game today for 5 minutes, but I just think he's been struggling.
Yeah, he's been struggling mightily the last couple of games, and just I knew somebody's gonna get benched, and a lot of people want it to be Bobby, but I think KPJ being benched was not a bad idea either. So it's just they need flow, and now they got that flow. How you felt about KPJ starting with Rollins on the court? How you feel about
That's the
that?
way it should be. That's the way it should be.
That was, I mean, it was,
KPJ and Rollins need to start along with AJ or whoever you want to put at that third spot. If it's gonna be Kuzma, AJ Green, depending on the situation. But I will say that I like Rollins starting. I think he's earned that. I don't care who you got to put to the bench, but he's earned that starting position 100% with KPJ. I like them together. We got that way. We got two people that can handle the ball, two people that can score on all three levels, and two pesky defenders. That's one thing I like. They're both decent on ball defenders. So it just by default, our perimeter defense will be better with KPJ and Rollins out there. But look at the steals. How many steals did we get today? We had 13 steals. That's insane. I mean,
it
like,
was a lot of all it was passing lane steals. That was
that's
pretty
what I'm
much.
saying. But that's my whole point. The activity, and a lot of that is because KPJ and Ryan Rollins' hands are in the passing lane. They both got wide reach, so they're getting their hands in the passing lanes. So I do think by default with KPJ coming back that our defense will improve, especially perimeter defense. It'll protect people that are a little bit slower than others, like Bobby Portis and things like that. It'll protect players like that with on ball with good on ball defenders with like KPJ and Ryan Rollins. Oh
Nah,
yeah, Jeff. I understand we're missing Torian Prince, and I do think we are missing him. He does give us good minutes and size. Unfortunately, he is out indefinitely. I just hope he comes back and is healthy and able to play basketball again. You never know with neck injuries. So wishing
yeah,
Torian Prince the best, but we definitely miss him.
yeah, it's nothing to play with those neck injuries. There's a
Right.
lot of people.
Yeah,
Man.
that got Sterling Sharp out of here. It got Michael Irvin up out of here. It
Even
damn near
wrestlers
got what was that little point guard we had Ford, TJ Ford, almost got him up out of here. Yeah, that neck injury, that's nothing to play with. That's nothing to play with. And salute Jeff Riley. I see you and T Money Bags in here. And I know that like I see the comments and the slick comments in the chat from certain individuals that hey, no strays. I see you, bro. I understand. You don't think hey, we gotta win, bro. We've lost 7 straight games. Every which way you could lose a game, we done lost the game. So for us to
make
have a dominating performance makes us feel good, and that's just we have to get some momentum, and that's some momentum that we can take going into December, because we should be. You know what? I'm not gonna be funny. If we got KPJ, we should wash the Washington Wizards. I'm not about to sit here and play with y'all. If we a good team for real, just the way we beat down the Nets, we need to beat down Washington. I don't want no nip and tuck going back and forth. Get them out of here and get your rest. I almost when I closed my eyes and opened the eyes and looked at the score, I almost thought we had Bud still as our coach, because we haven't had no wins like that in a minute. I don't know, friend. I'm not trying to like overhype the situation, but when is
long
the last
time.
time we had a really comfortable win like this? Giannis playing 29 minutes or 19 minutes. I mean, when is the last time we've had that since the Bud era? This is a step in the right direction, and we were all very, very, very hyped on the KPJ with those first 9 minutes and what he did, and now we see that that's actually legit. What he was doing in game one in that short window is who he is. So I expect KPJ to be getting buckets, facilitating, and playing great defense moving forward. He is going to definitely springboard us back into contention in the Eastern Conference. As long as we can remain healthy, we will be just fine. Like, again, I'm not saying we gonna win a championship or start talking out the side of my neck, but what I will say is a healthy Bucks team is not a team that you want to play or you think is an easy win. That's all I'm saying. For ops, the Bucks healthy is not an easy win. You're gonna have to earn it. You already know we scrappy. Now we've upped our talent level by bringing KPJ back, our natural point guard. We're going to go on a little bit of a run, y'all. And I was saying this before. When we get KPJ back, we're going to go on a run. And that run will be happening. It's starting now. We're about to go on a run because he's going to give you... Y'all know when y'all go travel, you go on vacation, and you come back, and you just floating for like a few days. You just off of that I don't know, it's like a vacation high or whatever they call it. It's the same thing we have it right now with KPJ, but we need to keep that momentum over a long-term basis. But we're going to be playing well now. KPJ is definitely like a Celsius or 5-hour energy to this team right now. He gave us a medium boost, but I think his personality, I don't know who said it in the chat, but salute to you. You were saying that KPJ has aura, and I agree with that. You could tell his energy, the energy he's bringing to the team is different. I definitely say he has aura, 100%. He has aura. 100%.
Another point I want to say is it's still early in the season. It's still like November right now, so we got a lot of time to start scaling these wins. Don't worry about anything else. Just get better. Just worry about getting better every game, getting our success right. You know, and that's why it's kind of it's like a blessing. And it's, I mean, I was sad that we lost and we knocked out of the cup game, whatever. But I'm kind of happy now we don't have to worry about it anymore and just worry about playing basketball right now. Just start winning, rack up these wins, worry about what's really important.
We got to take one step at a time. First step, let's get back to 500. Let's get back to 500 first. I think that's a step in the right direction. We got to take small incremental steps. Now we're getting healthy. Some people, we got KPJ back. And I also want to give, I know Gary Harris did not score today, but I want to give Gary Harris credit because he's another player on this team that's been playing solid defense. I want to give him credit. Sometimes it doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Gary Harris has been playing very solid defense for us. And I think that his minutes have been deserved and earned. I would like to see a lot more for him offensively, but defensively, he's been playing smart basketball. And as Mr. Cool would say, he's playing like a professional. Shout out to Mr. Cool. He would say he's playing like a professional. Cole Anthony, I see you in the chat. Sneakerheads clothing line. Hey, bro, I don't know. I'm just gonna say slump, fam. I'm just gonna say slump. I'm gonna say Gary Trent Jr. is in a slump, and I'm gonna say Cole Anthony's in a slump. Yeah. Hopefully they can shoot themselves out of both of those. We'll see what happens.
It's time. It's time. I'll say again.
Right. Eliza, salute. I'll say it again. For Giannis, free throws aren't just about adding points and getting the opponent into trouble. It's a chance to take a rest. When somebody is going as hard as Giannis, accuracy goes down. Valid point. I see where you coming from. Salute. I see where you coming from. What up, Lavelle?
They're still gonna foul. That's the only thing, you gotta get prepared for that. Just they're gonna foul hard, so you have to get ready to take the hits and just the way they're really gonna call the games. They're not gonna give no ticky-tacky fouls anymore, or the way they're just. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Still ridiculous. The officially how the free throws are game, but I think with
the free throws today, it wasn't bad. It was they both shot 17, but I would say this: we have too much talent on our team to only have 17 free throws from our end.
It should have been more than just 17.
And I told you I'm bombing on the refs and Doc every day, damn near on these shorts. If y'all haven't been paying attention.
And shout out to 78. 78 had a little short too about that too. So
right. Shout out to 78 Sports TV, my dude. Salute. Hold on, we got Dr. Smith tapping in. Hold on 1 second. Tapping you in, Dr. Smith. Went second.
To a hotspot this time.
Yeah, no, he good now. Yeah, he relaxed now. He's straight. Man, I can see it in his face. I can see it in his face. He chilled now. Bucks won comfortably. He can come in here and smile.
What's going on?
What up? Go
ahead.
It's on you, Dr. Smith.
Oh, well, can I start off with an adventure here? Can I? All right. So I at first I wasn't gonna be on here too long because I was coming out of the gym. I was watching the game in the little hotel gym that they got here, right? So I'm walking back to my room, and this woman, who apparently has like 4 or 5 drinks, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 drinks in or whatever, with like this much clothing on, is going to start walking beside me. Now I'm ringing with my face in the camera. She's going to dip in, right? She's trying to jump in the elevator with me and all the rest of that. Miss, I'm not a shooter. The girl is a shooter. You're going to get us both put on the first 48. I'm not down here doing no knuffness. Please, miss. She, look, all in the camera. When I was waiting in the queue or whatever, who's that? I'm a sports fan. I'm a football fan. I'm a football fan too. Oh, but is this basketball? Yeah, this is basketball. Who's your team? Well, I'm a Milwaukee fan. Well, everybody can't be perfect. I'm a Minnesota fan. Karl Anthony Towns. Well, no. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Carl, yep, yeah. You getting it all wrong, but that's fine. Look, you're gonna get our heads blown off, miss. Right? You know what I mean? She told me she's on 4. Which floor you on? I'm on 3. I get off on 3. She's gonna try and get off on 3 with me. Miss. Your floor upstairs. On this floor is where I don't get killed. I've got to live through this shit.
Hey y'all, Dr. Smith. Hey y'all, Dr. Smith got or. Salute to Dr. Smith. That's or. We were just talking about or. Now y'all know or. Hold on, what's that? Go ahead, Dr. Smith.
Go ahead.
I got enough or that the family wasn't telling me about the headline. How come y'all didn't tell me that the headline yesterday in the last chat was crazy? I was looking crazy. I had to go to the bar.
Hey, we were dealing with a lot. We were dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second,
John. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dr. Smith. I gotta grab a water. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I was looking bananas yesterday. I appreciate y'all not getting on me. I would have thought no strays would have been on me the entire chat, but you know, that's how it goes. But chat, we gotta win, man. I don't care who it's against. I don't care if it was against the St. Mary's High School marching band. We gotta win. I'll take it. I don't care. I don't care if Kevin Porter is out there shoving people whose names I didn't even know existed in the NBA. I don't care. I don't care if we got to be bullies to bottom feeding teams. We just lost 7. We are trying to graduate from ourselves being a bottom feeding team. So
correct.
I will take it on 7 days out of the week, twice on Sundays. I'll take it. I don't care. It was 2-8 last year when I was feeling like this. And the first win that we got when we went from 2-8 to 3-8 felt like this. So it's the long march forward. And right in the beginning of the game, they were saying it's like hitting the reset button, and that's how I chose to look at it.
Hey, yo,
it's just Smith, reset.
Dr. Smith, he said this story was needed.
Yo. Trying to invite me to the cake shop. I'm good.
Man,
I'm good.
She trying to shoot that shot.
She was trying to get a bucket. He wasn't going for it, so she tried to use the hezzy, and he still wasn't going for it, so then she tried to do the Euro step and still
I'm good. I've been good for a decade and a half. You're gonna get me killed.
I feel you. Shout out to Dr. Smith. Oh, so they saying in the chat. Right. I want to mention this too because I didn't mention this earlier and I see it in the chat. Miles Turner, AJ Green were on. They look like they was avatars for each other today. Like that was crazy.
Yeah. I loved seeing that. So I did. Just before I jumped in the shower, I was listening to what you guys were saying. I definitely feel we're not giving Doc Rivers any credit for this. What I will say is that if you notice, whose rotation minutes went down immediately. Cole Anthony came on maybe 30 seconds before Thanasis came on.
Correct.
Maybe. And that's just the way it goes, bro.
Where Bobby's minutes was at? Where's
Bobby played 21 minutes. Bobby played 21 minutes. Okay. He got his normal minutes.
He was the next. He's the next. We can't fix everything with the current roster that we have.
KPJ yelling at him though. You saw KPJ yelling at Bobby a lot. He was like, "Get in the spot, now give me the ball."
I did see that.
He might be the vocal leader that we need because Giannis doesn't really do that. He's a kind of lead by example. But I do think the KPJ might be that vocal, fiery leader, kind of like that Draymond on the court that we need.
But I can't believe that It's one of those things where when you see it, because I know exactly what play you were talking about, Daniel. But I can't believe that now that I'm seeing it, why hasn't this happened before? Like what?
That's exactly what Amber's been saying.
On this team, I get that you have to have a united front in front of people, and that on this level, egos can get out of hand really quick, right? Because this is the top 1%, right? This is the 1%, the very top ball players on the planet, allegedly, right? So everyone here has a major ego if you've made it to this point and you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and it can get out of hand quick. Look, Trina, nope. 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 Like the movie. Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope. I've been good. You. I've been out the game. I cashed my tips in for a decade and a half. I'm straight. I'm good. No, but I mean, but I get that you don't want to step on people's toes, but 7 games, man. 7 games.
Right.
And we have not earned the right to get lackadaisical or to get complacent or to let any of those put our feet up tendencies. We have lost the right to put our feet up for the rest of the year. We've done all of our losing in November. That's how I choose to look at it. Right now, we win 2 out of every 3 games, 3 out of every 4 games. If you really want me to feel better, we just went on a 7-game losing streak. Let's now go on a 14-game winning streak. Let's get it all back with some interest, if you really want me to feel better. But one game at a time. And the point that I was making before was, this is a team that's just fighting our way out of losing habits. How has that not happened before? Where maybe not right there on the court, but on the sideline, like people just getting open fired on. Like, what are y'all doing? Why is it that if in, like, for example, the previous game where I would have lost it, where Ryan Rollins is like dead in the key and he's looking for a cutter, no one's cutting. Like, what are you guys doing? But
exactly,
we put all that on the side. Today, we look like a playoff team.
Correct.
Yesterday, we looked like a competent team. Today, we look like a playoff team. Now, mind you, a lot of that, you have to look. It is, a combination of things. We are on a 7-game losing streak. We are playing a team that is on the second night of a back-to-back. Even if we're on the second night of a back-to-back, they are one of the worst teams, like historically one of the worst teams. Like, they're not just one of the worst teams this year. This one of the, you know what I mean? And we are getting KPJ back. All of those things mixed together contributed to what we got going on, and I still don't care. I will still take it.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah, you saw KPJ coming back, puts the puzzle pieces back together again, and it looks like a coherent picture.
The rotation. And how are you with? Where do you want to see? Do you want to see AJ Green starting? Do you want to see Kuzma starting?
I do. AJ Green, absolutely. So first and foremost, flowers to Eliza, who was on that island by herself. Because you are 2,000% right. Continuing to water that plant has yielded dividends. That man did not miss tonight. He didn't miss. If he missed, it was when I went to the bathroom or something. Like, every time I saw him shoot, the ball went in. So right now, he's our Christian Watson. Even if he misses the shot, he stretches the defense. You can't leave him open.
That was a damn good analogy right there with Christian Watson. That was a damn good analogy.
He's our Christian Watson. You can't leave him open. Like, you have to respect it. Like, with Christian Watson, you have to respect the deep threat, even if you don't go. You have to respect what AJ Green does now, because he's done it so over and over again, so repetitively. He's so consistent with it now at this point, that to leave him open is like a death knell to you, right? So he stays in. Now, to me, where the debate would be is whether Rollins should be in the starting line.
Oh, he's
good enough to be.
He has to be. He has to be.
But see, here's my point. Hear me out, right? He's easily good enough to be in the starting 5. But once again, what we saw was you had the starting five who can create a 30-point lead, and as soon as three of those guys sat down, because it wasn't like a hockey shift, right? It wasn't like 5-5. But as soon as three of those guys went down, we started to bleed. And that lead started to bleed. And thankfully, Doc had enough sense, enough coaching acumen to, at that point, start staggering KPJ and Ryan Rollins, right? And to kind of stave off the bleed a little bit.
I want to say that I appreciate you saying that. I do want to give credit to Doc for finally figuring that out. That you need to stagger certain players in order to keep a good player with secondary players as much as possible. So I do want to give him credit for that. It only took 17, 18 games, but all right, we're here now.
He gets a couple shout outs, right? Because, you know, again, it's hard conversations that you have to have. I'm sorry, Daniel, I didn't mean to
go ahead.
I just say he grew a brain. That's all I just say. Go ahead, keep up. Just want to do a little jab back.
He gets a couple shout outs, man, because I mean these are hard conversations to have now. Me, you don't have to like me at all. I'd have told you flat out long time ago, Cole Anthony, go sit right next to Thanasis. And you did that to yourself, bro. Don't sulk, no talking back, no nothing. You earn your way back into these minutes. Correct. But some coaches won't do that, especially the quote unquote players coaches, right? He apparently had that conversation. So props to him for finally sitting down and having a conversation. You are blowing it when you're on the court, bro. So when KPJ comes in and you can earn your way back, maybe. We'll see.
You know what? Maybe the starting line, I know we said this at the beginning of the season, but maybe we need to go back to this. Maybe the starting lineup should be fluid depending on the opponent. I don't think we need to have a permanent. I guess with those as far as shooting guard, small forward, I think those should be interchangeable depending on who we're playing. I think you start Kuzma for defensive, for length and defense, depending on who we're playing. And if we need to play a little bit more up tempo, then you can put in AJ Green. But I do think Ryan Rollins and KPJ need to start together because that gives us two on ball defenders that are solid and will improve our perimeter defense and protect players like Bobby.
And you have a score option if Giannis get doubled.
Well, see, with me, they're easily the best starting five. There's no debating that. My problem is what it looks like when it goes to the second unit. And he's kind of staving that off by staggering those guys. To me, the best move would be like some kind of in-season something to improve that second unit. But until then, you may have to live with the fact that the starting five is that top heavy. Because it was like that, and then when like at least three of them went to the bench, it was slowly bleeding back, and then three came back on, and then as soon as three of them went, you can't do that. We got away with it tonight because we were playing one of the worst teams ever, right? But if you're playing a better team, that's exactly how you lose whatever lead. You got to know that it's not going to be a 30-point lead every single time, as much as we would like it to be. Right? Against a competent team, I'd be good with a 10-point lead.
Right.
But as soon as that 10-point lead, as soon as three of those guys go to the bench, that 10-point lead could turn into a 5-point deficit. And you can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? I'm looking at.
I feel what you're saying, Dr. Smith. I just want to add to that. The reason that we're also failing with the second unit because we're not getting the traditional production that we've been getting from Gary Trent Jr. We're not getting the anticipated production that we were going to get from Cole Anthony. I think those things are really hurting us because those are players that we were banking on to be productive. And when they were early in the season, we looked even better. We looked like a real problem. Well, Cole Anthony was playing good, and we got Gary Trent Jr. playing good. But when two of your main role players are not playing well, it affects everything. And I think that's why the second unit is so bad because they come in and they're not giving us anything. I don't remember Gary Trent Jr. has been struggling all year. I'm not going to even hold you. He had a couple okay games, but he's been struggling all year.
He's been struggling.
So I
think that's part of it. And I'm it's my fault too because I am starting to get hyper focused on how much I'm not liking Bobby Portis on the court, right? And I'm looking at him, and when he's out on the perimeter, because he's so slow, he can't play right up on the person. So he can't get into someone's airspace. He can't because that person puts the ball on the court and just walks around him, and he's in the dust. So now he's got to play with like this foot cushion, which means that everyone has a practice 3 against Bobby Portis. So he's just giving up threes like it's nothing. Okay, we put him in the post, and you see what happens there. We have no defense. So when I'm watching our starting 5, when guys get around those perimeter defense, those perimeter defenders, they're shuttling people into either Miles or Giannis. That's to our advantage. When we're on the second line, they're shuttling people into Bobby Portis. Correct. That is decidedly not to our advantage. Either that or Bobby Portis is giving up a three when he's out on the perimeter. So it becomes like a battle of attrition. It becomes like a tit for tat. Like we have to stay scoring with the second unit because the other team, their scoring clip is going to start going up immediately. And if we don't have a bona fide scorer, that's where the lead bleeds. Correct. We don't extend like you're listening to the guys talk tonight, like the announcers or whatever. We need to separate. The separation only comes with the starters because we can score and get stops because we are so top heavy with that starting 5. The starting 5, you get no complaints from me. You saw what KPJ was doing. KPJ's diving on the ground. It's no longer just Ryan Rollins. We got 2 guys who are going to give it up and get on the ground and get points. You got Miles Turner. If you have that kind of intensity, Miles Turner and Giannis look even better in the post. So you get no complaints from me. You can even hide like the weaknesses that AJ Green has on defense a little bit better with those guys, right? So he's not as much of a victim. And if he's not that as much of a victim, like he's still giving us a good fight, and he still gives us a good fight. And props to AJ Green, he's not fouling every 10 seconds here these last couple of games, right? I don't know what it was in the beginning of the year. I was losing my mind, right? So slowly but surely, he is turning the narrative, right? Correct. Completely. Salute to him. Salute to the people who stayed in his corner. Eliza, there's a couple of other people. Salute to him. He's turning the narrative right around, right? You get no complaints from me from the starting 5. But it is such a dramatic drop-off when you start going to your secondary guys. And if we don't get like an infusion or a smarter brain to make sure that next line of guys doesn't completely lose all of what we've built, then that's going to be a major problem, right? It's going to get to the point where it's like Giannis being injured is going to be a microcosm of those games where the minute he disappears, it drops, right? There needs to be a clear focus when he goes to the bench. I heard you say the other day that I wanted Ryan Rollins to be more aggressive with Giannis. I want Ryan Rollins to be aggressive within the flow of the game. He's a secondary player to Giannis. So you get off of Giannis. I don't want you forcing anything if Giannis
not forcing, but just be a little bit more assertive, though. It seemed like you know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I mean to say.
But where I really, really want that is in those minutes when Giannis is not on the floor. Now, you know who you don't have to ever tell that? KPJ, as soon as Giannis goes off the floor, switch turns on. Give me the ball. That's when you start seeing him yell at Bobby Portis. What are you doing? Give me the ball. This way you need to be. Like, why wasn't this happening before?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think this is, I don't, you know what? I just don't know what to say. If it's coaching the players or the players just play when they want to play. I mean, what is going on? Because now we know they have the ability to play good defense, the ability to switch. So what is the disconnect for the consistency? You get what I'm saying? We saw that the first couple games of the year, and then it vanished. That's when I say it's coaching, because you can't have something and lose it, and then it come back when a player come back, and you had nothing really to do with it for the most part. That's why I'm concerned about the coaching. That's why I'm concerned. KPJ come back. One player, I understand the magnitude of KPJ, but for us to play the way we did with the energy, just the just we put it all on the floor. We left it on the floor. You could see the hustle plays. The offensive rebounder just spoke volumes to me. So now KPJ come back. Now you can offensive rebound. Now you getting 14 steals. So what is the coach doing if the player can come back and make all of this happen? So what is the coach doing? That's why we go in on Doc. These are the kind of examples I want to give, because I know Dre West stand with Doc. I get it, but these are the things I want to know. Why did we play like this when KPJ came back? What was Doc doing during the 7-game losing streak?
I think he just didn't have the ability to adjust. I think he had a good plan for what you see now, and when we lost those players, and he told you right up front, shout out to him. He did say, look, we're just going to have to survive, because what KPJ gives us, I don't know how to manufacture that with him being gone, right? So it's not just KPJ, right? Because I think we would have this problem if it were Ryan Rollins and not KPJ. Right. It's the whole picture. It's all of those puzzle pieces fitting together.
We need to be at 100% health to be effective. We got to be real. That's just what it is. Right. If this team to be solid, we need to be 100% healthy. If not, one piece and all the dominoes kind of fall. Even with Giannis.
It all comes down. And that is what I think the moral of the story is, in my opinion. Because I think it would have been, obviously it's going to be more dramatic depending on which player is missing. You know, Giannis is going to be the most dramatic loss. But I think we would have felt Miles Turner being gone. We would have felt AJ Green being gone, right? Because AJ Green now, especially with Gary Trent Jr. not being able to knock him down at the clip that he was before, unfortunately, Taurean Prince not being there, AJ Green is like our most lights out shooter. You know what I mean? You get some from Miles Turner. Right. You get every now and then Bobby Portis going off, and Ryan Rollins will hit some threes as well. But your number one knockdown shooter right now is AJ Green, and it was supposed to be the both of them. You miss AJ Green, we lose something. You miss KPJ, obviously we saw what that looked like. You miss Ryan Rollins, you are losing now that point of attack defense. Right. You miss Kyle Kuzma, you losing your garbage. Your cleanup player, right? He's the Thanasis that you can actually get on the court and play, right? You know what I mean? He's like a better version of Thanasis, right? Every single player has become essential personnel, and if you miss them,
everything comes. No, I agree. Like, even I'm just looking at some stats here, gazing and looking at some stats, and I'm looking at AJ Green's like shooting numbers just from three. The month of November, he's had 4 games of shooting under 50%. So what I'm saying by saying that is, this is a person that needs to get looks. There should be no reason for him to have no less than 5 to 6 3 attempts per game. He's shooting 50%. He's shooting 50%. I mean, it's 47. I mean, it's pretty much 50% from 3. I mean, this year. I mean, he's a weapon, a definite weapon.
Immediately, as in, you get him a shot, and if he misses, cool. That served the purpose, because now you can adjust your radar. You see where the rim is at? Cool. The next one's coming right back at you. Bang, right? You know what I mean? And just be ruthless, because at some point they're gonna say, well, we can't leave him open. Right. And then it opens up even more for our slashers. We have 3 now. If this is gonna be our starting lineup, you have 3 slashers. You have Giannis, you have Ryan, you have KPJ. So you have 3 guys now. Open it up, stretch it out, give us that Christian Watson.
And Kuzma, you know I mean? and Kuzma can take it to the rack too. Let's not forget about Kuzma.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I was just saying in the starting lineup.
Agree.
I mean? But in that starting lineup, you got 3 guys now who can penetrate and dish, right? And so the other thing that I would say, then I'm gonna head out, right? I wouldn't mess with the starting lineup anymore, because what I've noticed with these guys is continuity is going to be important to everybody, but continuity, especially on the Doc Rivers coach team, right? They are not learning through classroom, clearly, because we don't even know what's going on in the classroom, right? I'll let Mr. Cool speak to that. Do they even have a classroom? What does it look like? Have they been there? Everything for them is lab, right? Everything for them is on the court, right? So you need all of the time that you can get to practice, because this is your practice. Because once again, what are you doing in practice? No one can attest to what's happening. Are you even practicing? Are you just having movie nights? You know what I mean? Who knows? This is your practice then. Lab, 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 lab. More time in the lab, right? Especially now. Ryan Rollins is moving down to a tertiary ball handler. He was the primary ball handler, right? So you go, that's exactly where I want him. Because I think he can handle the ball, but then there were moments when I would look at Ryan and be like, what the hell are you doing right now, young brother, right? Right where he's at is right where he needs to be, right? If you know, with Giannis being the primary, 1A, Kevin Porter being 1B, and then you have Ryan Rollins. Whoever is on Ryan Rollins at that point, when he slashes, at that point, you should be having the defense like on skates, right? You know what I mean? Constantly rotating the ball, moving around. And the minute that I can find an entryway into the paint, boom, I'm going. I guarantee you that whoever's on him at that point is someone that he could take off the dribble without too much of a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going to have the primary on him. They're going to have a wall up to try and defend Giannis anyway. If you're switching, if whoever you switch with, if we force a switch, advantage Ryan with the way that he's been handling. But if you have a primary on him, and if he's having to bring the ball out of the backcourt, that's to the other team's advantage. Especially if Miles is going to have to be reminded to set picks in the backcourt. You know, P.S. that should stop, right? All of the dumb stuff should stop. Right. All of that kind of stuff. So a combination of cleaning up the small mistakes, everyone being back in their proper place, having a vocal leader. I can't believe that we didn't have one, but so be it. Having a vocal leader, decreasing the minutes for the guys who are not producing, and then you with an opportunity to earn it back. Correct. Earn your way back, Cole Anthony. Earn your way back, Gary Trent. And if you can't, then you are where you need to be. Right next to Thanasis.
And Amir Coffee.
And Amir Coffee. You can earn your way back, but if not, mid-season trade. Right? Because right now, like a bundle gives us something. A player for player, singular player, I don't know how much you can get. But a bundle of players might fetch us something. Right. Right? And earn your way back. But on that note, I'll leave it to y'all. I gotta get out. I gotta do some reading and whatnot.
So, appreciate you.
You know, I'll be rewatching this on the back. I want to hear.
I might try to go live tomorrow, so we talk a little NFL and a little Packers. So I'll put something out there and see what's good. Yeah, we need to talk.
Yeah, big game coming up on Sunday. Us in the Terror Dome stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're gonna get it cracking. All right, Dr. Smith, appreciate you. All right, let me move these screens around. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me move you to here, and then we gonna change this. Give me 1 second, y'all. Get me situated here. Without further ado, you see the man to the bottom right, the living legend, Mr. Cool. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Let me say this. I am happy we got the win, of course, but I'm concerned about our point guard position still, not with the people we have out there, but the fact we have no bench. And here's my concern. We have to basically get Kevin Porter off the floor to get his rest by sliding Ryan into the point guard spot.
Right.
So these guys are logging way too many minutes, and this is why I get on Cole Anthony so hard. People are like, you're on, they accuse me of being on him so hard, but the fact that he is so inept right now as a player is really, really going to hurt our team. Because here's the thing about the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference has got some hell of guards.
Guards, yeah.
I mean, you start thinking about Detroit, and you think about Cade Cunningham, and you start thinking about, obviously, the Knicks. I mean, you got to have
Darius Garland.
Right, thank you. That's my point. And then, these guys have got to get rest. They can't play the entire game. So by him breaking down and becoming the player he's turned out to be, has been devastating for our team. That's got to get addressed soon. Because we can slide today and do that. You're not going to be able to do that against Cleveland.
No,
you can't
absolutely
do that with Detroit.
not.
Because they're going to expend so much energy having to guard those guys. And they are good defenders, Ryan and KPJ.
Agreed.
But my goodness, that's going to hurt their offense. They'll be playing defense in so many minutes. It'll be too much. We're asking too much out of them.
And that's why I said the Gary Trent Jr. thing is really hurting us too, because he's supposed to spell minutes as well. So our actual backup shooting guard and backup point guard are playing like absolute trash. So we really can't play them. They're giving us absolutely nothing. This thing was based upon our bench being strong, which meant Cole Anthony was going to be playing well, Gary Trent was going to be playing well, Bobby Portis was going to be playing well. And out of those three, only Bobby's been playing decent. The rest are Basura. They're Basura. So I just don't. I that's really hurting us, because the way this team is built, everyone has to play well. We need to be 100% healthy, and everyone needs to play well, or the chinks, or there's going to be too many holes in the ship to plug, like my man Mr. Cool would say.
And here's the thing too. What's with the playing of Sims as much? I've gotta look long term. Do you really think he's going to help us in the playoffs? If not, why are we giving him these minutes? We're wasting a chance to play Nance. And to be quite honest, we're not going to play Nance. I would take Thanasis over Sims right now today on the floor. If he got 28 minutes tonight, he would be more productive than Sims. I guarantee it.
Damn.
I guarantee it.
The energy level rebound. Yeah, he would be. Yeah, I agree with that. He would be given a different energy level.
We've allowed people to turn him in kind of a joke, but reality is he's better than Sims. Sims just runs up and down the floor giving us cardio. We kept trying to force alley-oops to him. Unless he's right at the rim, he's not going to be able to score. That's the only shot he has. So what's the purpose
and he has
of this?
Bad hands. He never catches anything.
Terrible
His hands are bad. They're bad.
Terrible hands. And so what's the purpose? Is there a goal here? Because I don't see it.
Right.
So you have to start looking. I know playoffs is a long way away, but it's really not. You got to start building your team for the playoff run.
Correct.
Guys are going to have to play certain minutes and certain roles. Why am I wasting minutes on him? Let Nance play, or let the Nances play, and sit him down, because he's not giving us anything. Whenever they pass him the ball, people know he's not going to be able to score unless he's right at the rim and can dunk. It's just a waste. And he doesn't rebound like he should. Yeah, he had 8 rebounds today, but that's because those guys didn't even make any effort to try to rebound like the other teams will do. We're playing a freaking G League team.
Right, literally without their best player possibly in Cam Thomas.
And Porter, the other Porter too.
Porter, yeah, well. Sorry, Porter, yeah, my bad, yeah, Porter.
Porter and Thomas, so they're missing 2 quality players on already a bad team. So we were playing a G League team. They had teenagers out there playing. Goodness,
Mr. Cool has been on a legendary run the month of November. I want to give this man his kudos. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Legendary run in November. Go ahead.
I would take Marquette to beat that team tonight. Marquette would beat Brooklyn. So that's just,
Yeah, I mean, we should beat them like that. And I think, honestly, when we play the Wizards Monday, we should beat them like this too. We got to start beating the teams we're supposed to beat the way we're supposed to beat them. That's what good teams do. That's what playoff caliber teams do. They split with the good teams. They beat the snot out of the bad teams. That's how it works.
And even in this game, I'm so mad at our coaches in the first half, letting them get all those corner threes, and we didn't do no adjustment. They just nailing corner 3 after 3. I was like, does our coaches not see this? Are they just sitting there doing nothing? What's your adjustment to them shooting every single corner 3 and knocking them down?
Right.
We could have blew the game open in the first quarter, really, but we just didn't guard people at the perimeter at all. And then that one guy came in off the bench for them. What's his name?
Oh yeah, white guy. Yeah, he came in snapping. He was their leading scorer. We always let some no-namer come in and do work. What was his name? Let me get up here.
Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf. Danny Wolf. He sounded like a substitute teacher, and we let him give us work. He sounded like a substitute teacher or a cold mechanic. I just don't understand
how many times we have to watch somebody knock down a 3 before we say, maybe we should guard that person. Maybe we should look at doing something about the corner three. They've hit about 7 straight. And that's what kept them in the game.
That's what bothers me with Doc. You see somebody cooking, you don't do anything. Like this is okay. Right. Let me just give an example, right? Okay, so say you playing the Bucks, right? And when we had Dame last year, or something, Dame cooking, they're putting 2 people on him to get the ball out of his hands as soon as possible. With us, we never do that. How do you not at least reciprocate what's being done to you? Is insane to me. And we got this great defensive mind, Buckner, over there. How do you not see that? If you like for that Donovan Mitchell game, right? We saw him going off. You didn't do anything to try to get him off his rhythm. You didn't throw no double at him. You didn't throw no height at him. That's my problem with Doc. That's why I think he's a moron. Because he doesn't really do in-game adjustments. And if it does, it's after 10 or 12 games of seeing the same thing happen, and then the light bulb goes on. And it doesn't even go on 100%. It might go on at 70, enough to make it happen, enough to pass. And that's the problem. That's the problem. We don't do the simple adjustments. Somebody is hot, throw a big body at him. Double him. Get the ball out of his hand. Same thing they do to you. We don't do that. That's my problem with Doc. He doesn't do basic coaching adjustments.
And to follow up with what you're saying, look at Rollins. They come at him hard because they know what he's been doing. So, but we're not doing, like you said, we're not doing the same thing when those players get hot. These teams come in ready. They were coming in ready for Rollins. They knew Giannis was out, and they came in ready to attack him. Right. But we don't attack anybody. We just let guys just kill us. And it also speaks to our scouting reports. Are we really scouting our opponents at all?
Are we doing any field work at all?
I mean, we have all these assistant coaches. Is any of them watching game film of the team we're going to play so we can build up a scouting report so we go into some game prep? I just don't think they do.
We watch more game film than the coaching staff does. We probably watch more game film than they do, keeping it real. And that's part of the problem right there.
But like you said, on the positive side, man, Kevin Porter Jr. is amazing.
Agreed.
Because he has athletic ability, he has defensive ability, he has quickness, he has shooting ability. He has got all the tools. That guy is an all-star skill set player we've got right there on this team. Absolute all-star. Now, he may not get it because he isn't playing enough games or, and our record's not going to be good enough. But just in terms of just pure skills, there's not that many guards I would take over him.
No.
Just if you just analyze his skill set. He is better than a lot of these guards that get a lot of hype in this league. Unfortunately, he's had a rocky career because of things that's happened. But he has an opportunity now to turn all that around here. And I believe he's going to get it done this year. And people are going to be realizing how good of a player he really is.
No, I agree. And like I said, they were saying earlier, Mr. Cool, I appreciate him holding players accountable and being a vocal leader out there. Shout out to Dr. Smith and VP and all that, talking about that. Like, seriously, like, we needed that vocal leader. And we've been talking about that. We needed someone to hold people accountable. And now that we're seeing that.
And I saw a couple turnover plays. He motoring back on defense. I'm like, man, why don't other guys do what he's doing? You know, he shouldn't have to be that. Why aren't the rest of them picking up on that? But he has to tell them, good, get in their face and tell them.
Right.
Because we're going to back him up 100% here. Because we need that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
KPJ is the real deal. A lot of people are saying that. You can just see his speed. He's playing at a different pace than everyone else. When he gets that ball out of bounds, he's gone. Speedy Gonzalez, he's out of there. Looking to create and to get shots for himself. We got to understand KPJ can score on all 3 levels if you guys haven't been paying attention. We know him for the midi, but now he's brought his range out to 3-point range where you have to respect it. And we already know what he does coming to the hoop. KPJ is super young. Ryan Rollins is super young. If they could grow together, we can have a nice little backcourt back there for years to come. If they're groomed properly under the right tutelage. This is where I'm nervous. Do we have the right tutelage in this organization to continue the maturation process of Ryan Rollins and KPJ? Do we have the staff to to allow them to develop further. I know that we got Rondo. Rondo's working with Rounds, but we only have one Rondo. Where is everyone else? We see the difference in Ryan Rounds. Where is everyone else developing players?
So the answer to that is no, we don't. We absolutely do not. That was easy. That's easy. So and even Rondo can't come all the time because I was watching him on a YouTube video. He's trying to keep up with his daughter playing, so he has to go see his daughter play games. So he's not going to be there all the time. So if he's not there, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Those guys are just out there playing.
But it shouldn't be like that. Is my problem. Why is Rondo the only one is helping these players? He's just there as a side note.
Well, that comes from Horse picking these people like this, these coaches and his coaching staff. Them guys are buddies to Doc. They're no better than him because they are not going to challenge him. They're his buddies. And so we got a bunch. We got 9 Docs sitting over there. Good grief. That's terrible.
We got 9 Docs. So crazy. That is hilarious. And why do we have that many assistant coaches?
I'll never understand.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Well, here's what makes it so bad, Amber, when you see all the mistakes that we make. It's like, then what are they all doing? Who has a role to do? What's their role? I just don't get it. Like, another thing I was watching, when we have the first half, the offense is in front of our bench. And I'm watching our guys struggle, and I'm watching Doc. He says nothing. Dude, you're supposed to be directing them right then as a coach. Why are you not helping your players? They're turning the ball right in front of your very eyes, idiot. Help them.
This is what he
Help
does.
them.
You know what? This is what he does, Mr. Cool. He'd be like, somebody, he'd be like,
yeah, what's up?
I'm like, why are you talking to your, you need to talk to your players?
Right. What is he going to do? Right.
Right in front of you, the shot clock's rolling down. They're lost out on the floor. This just shows you how they don't practice. That's an indication that they don't practice. He don't even know what to say because he ain't really practiced with them. They're kind of just playing on their own in so many ways. That's why he likes KPJ, because he knows he can just create on his own. Correct. It's so easy for Doc. Giannis, just go create on your own. Ryan, just go create on your own. Now, the good news is that's going to really help AJ Green and Miles Turner get some shots now.
Easy buckets.
So we got 3 guys that really can't be guarded one-on-one. All those guys can break you off the dribble. 3 players on the floor now they have to help, which is going to create a lot of open shots for these guys. Lots. So and I kind of like Kuzma coming in for Giannis. I kind of think that's going to be I think that's Doc's plan if he has one. So I don't mind that so much.
They need someone on the second unit bad, man.
Right.
They second unit. And I think that you have to at least have Kuzma in the second unit a little bit more. I'm not saying he did so good. He needs to have minutes for him to just be the facilitator, scorer himself. And I think that's what we worried about more is that second unit. And I think that's why we wanted Rollins. Some people want Rollins. I don't agree. I think Rollins should start, but some people want Rollins in that second unit too because they just that more the scale be up. But
1 second, VP. Logical one. Great comment. It's like we have talented students, but not a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Great comment. Salute.
That's true. That wraps it up.
That was a great analogy. Salute for that one. Yeah, Vin Baker ain't doing nothing either. I seen that comment. He here because we kind of owe him. You know, he had some troubles. We trying to, do right by him, just like Marcus Johnson. It is what it is. I try not to include Vin Baker, but no, he's doing nothing either. He's doing nothing.
He ain't doing nothing. He's just a citizen. Good citizen. That's all he is.
So let's get into this Wizards game. Are you guys concerned? Let's start with VP. We'll go with Mr. Cool. Are you concerned with this Wizards game Monday? It's an earlier start, 6 p.m. I believe.
Well, it's gonna be in Washington, right?
Yeah, in Washington.
Okay, no, they at this point right now they know what they're supposed to be doing because you lost 7 in a row, you got knocked out of the cup game, whatever, and now they like, you know what, reset button. Let's just worry about start winning. Like they gotta start playing together. So with or without Doc, they need to start playing better. So it just we're talking about Doc not coaching because it shouldn't like you said, Amber. It shouldn't took KPJ being back to us playing like this tonight. It shouldn't even be like this. So
the thing that's concerning is that it took a player to motivate this roster. It took a player and not the coach. That's very concerning to me that it took the player to come back to motivate this team. We haven't seen them play with this much energy all year, damn near, besides that first game with KPJ. Why is he? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but a player shouldn't be the motivator. It should be your coach motivating the team. And then you have that player be the extension of you on the court. But it seems like KPJ is the coach and the player because he's calling out people. He's doing this and he's getting people aligned. What is happening in practice? All I'm saying is we need to use this time playing lower caliber competition to get a real system in place and start to develop the identity for this team on both sides of the ball. This is the time to get extra minutes for certain players to try to get their confidence back. This is the time. This is the time.
Like I said, playing guys minutes who you know are not going to play in the playoffs really makes no sense to me.
I agree.
You got to play guys that you're going to really, down the road, know I'm going to need them to help me in the playoffs.
Right. Let me start. Hey, you got a lot of background noise, Gibson, so I got you on mute for a minute. It's a lot of background noise. I don't know if you by a fan or something. What you in Walmart? Where are you at? Hey, what's good, Gibson?
I didn't watch out.
Okay.
Watch out. I'll call you back.
Okay, all right, yeah, you sound like you into something. All right, Gibson. Go. Shout out to the Bahamas. All right, bro. Hold on, let me move this around real quick. All right, go ahead, Bleacher. We can go back to Mr. Cool. On you.
Yeah, it's just this game they should win, but at the same time, like we said, I'm not believing anything until I see with my eyes that they keep this up. You know, they gotta keep up the defense pressure. They gotta make more good shots and just play together. And I just want this team to really take it in that, you know, they're gonna take game by game. They're down by seven and a half games of first place. Take it game by game. To worry about that. Just worry about winning next game. And next game, get to 500, like you said. And just take it game by game. And just they got to worry about just getting better. So
right.
I just hope
take it game by game and just improve. Just a small, like you guys, we won the offensive rebounding battle today. We dominated on the boards. I don't remember what the last time that's happened or if that's happened all year. We dominated in all facets. And we're not going to say because this team is a bottom feeder as we did. We played the Hornets when they didn't have nobody and we lost. So I don't want us to use that as an excuse. This is still a good win. We lost to the Hornets with the same record. Let's be real. It took us a last-second shot from Giannis to beat Indiana. Let's not forget. Let's not get too high on the high horse. I just want to put things in perspective. We were getting in nailing just battles with these weak teams. So for us to get a strong win, we got to appreciate that and hope we're on the other side now with KPJ and his health that we can continue to maintain. Going against the Wizards is another stepping stone. We should win by 20. I'm calling this now. They're a team that's not looking to win. They don't have a lot of talent on that team. Any talent they have is either very young or very old. So we should definitely run them up out the gym. No excuses. Run them out the gym. Chris Middleton cannot have 20 points on his team again. You know he had his only good game against us damn near all year?
That's it.
We need to make an example out of Wizards. No excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. We need to beat them bad. Giannis playing like 20 minutes. I like that. 25 under 30. I like that. He should not be playing 30 minutes plus against the Wizards. It shouldn't happen. We need to get them up out of there fast. Lickety split.
And speaking of Giannis, he was not moving well defensively at all today. I watched on a lot of plays. He was getting blown by a lot. So I don't think he's physically back 100% yet. I just don't.
He rushed back because he saw we were tanking. He wants to go to the playoffs too.
Yeah,
right.
That's what kind of said that KPJ had to keep rushed back. I think he got rushed back a week early.
Agreed.
Yep.
I think if we would have won a few more games, I think they would have sat a little longer.
I agree. That's facts.
Yeah, 7-game loser streak is going to bring everybody back because you get the 10 and playoffs is gone or the momentum, any confidence is gone.
Yeah, that's what it's like. They're 7 back right now for the top. Right now, like, we gotta stop this right now. Like, we're already 7 back, so we got.
But respect for them for the willingness to come back early. You could tell Giannis is still hobbled, but he's doing what he can. KPJ come back. For them to come back and do what they're doing is much appreciated, especially to the fan base. Because without them, we wouldn't be able to get on the bus.
And I'm happy that Doc grew a brain and just kept Giannis out the rest of the game after they had that lead. Just kept him out, played what did they had to do, and get ready for this game, because it's just right now we just need him to rest a little bit more and more and get him more healthier. So
right, agreed. So we gonna spin the block here Monday. We gonna have a win. Like I said, I might go live tomorrow and talk about some NFL, some Packers, because I really didn't get a chance. We had so much Buck stuff going on, and then the energy was off with all these L's we were taking, just L after L after L. It was just a lot. Now spirits are better now. Yeah, we gonna get back to it.
Talk about that Packer win.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming. I'm gonna do something tomorrow, even if it's just for an hour or something.
I got a lot to say when you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna post something early. Let me organize. I'm solo dad this week, so I gotta organize my time efficiently. But I'm gonna make it happen tomorrow. But let's get last word. Start with you, Bleacher, then go to the legend, Mr. Cool.
Well, my last thing, just stay safe out there. It's been snowing right now. It's gonna snow some more tomorrow.
But speaking about the snow, I want to stop you there. If you in Milwaukee and you have not shoveled your snow yet, and you wait until the morning, it is going to be an L. Don't look at the height; it's the weight. This snow is heavy. I'm telling y'all, do not wait. I already went out there twice. I'm going out there again because I am not about to blow my back out for over no snow. I'm telling y'all, if you're in Milwaukee, this snow is heavy. Please get outside and handle it now. You wait till the morning, it's going to be a problem. I'm telling you.
Unless you snow blower, you better be shoveling right now.
Yeah, use your knees. If you ain't got no snowblower, use your knees. Use your knees. Don't arch your back though. Straight. Bend the knees. You good. I promise. You good. Go ahead, VP. I just wanted to put that out there because that snow was serious. I was playing games.
It's not. It's not. Yeah, just be careful out there. Whoever's in Wisconsin, take care of the snow. But also, just hope the Bucks just keep this flow going. Just keep this flow going. Have good vibes. Have good habits. Don't worry. Nobody. It's pretty much just no egos. It's no egos. You're still under 500 right now. You still got a long way to go. So
right.
I'm not thinking about this, Doc. I'm thinking about the players. Players got to play together. Just play together. Gary Trent, I'm praying for you to get out of that funk, man. I am praying for that man. He need to get out of that funk, man. I miss you, bro. You gotta get that back, man. Somebody took that basketball, took your basketball spirit out of you or something, man. I need to go to the Looney Tunes, get your basketball spirit back, man. I'm praying for you.
The easier analogy, he lost his mojo like Austin Powers, and he's looking to get his mojo back. It was stolen from him, so we need to help him retrieve his mojo. So that's really what I think. Once he has 1 or 2 good games, he'll be back. But he has to have one or 2 good games, and that's the issue. We haven't seen that yet. But even watching Gary Trent on the court, his energy don't even look right. Something is not right. When I see people looking like that, don't laugh. It might be some gal situation he got going on. Like that's the only way I see people look like that. That look in his face, like something ain't right, and that's usually be female involved. But I'm not saying that. I don't know, but that look, it just something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? He just don't. His energy levels is low. He don't look confident. It's like he's distracted. And I know that can happen. You can try to do everything right, but if you still thinking about, female, what that it's over with. So I hope whatever you going through, Gary Trent, be confident in yourself. We support you. But if you can't get out of this rut sooner or later, we will move on from you, sir. On you, Mr. Cool.
And I'm going to pick it up right there. Gary Trent Jr. in the playoffs, even though it was a 5-game sample, was the #1 3-point shooter in the entire NBA in the playoffs last year. That dude was incredible, what he did. Lord, if I could just get some of that back. He ain't got to be as good as he was then. Just give me some of that back. We're going to be ready to roll, even in spite of Doc Rivers. We'll be ready to roll. because things are coming. Because Porter Jr. just makes us instantly better. Instantly better. It's just like, I mean, unfortunately, Dame didn't do that. Dame didn't bring that same energy. Yes, Dame was an extremely skilled player. This guy, because of his actions on both ends of the floor, up and down, he can rebound as well.
Right.
He just brings all of that what we missed so desperately. I mean, Ryan did what he could during that stretch. Give him credit. But now we got a complimentary player for him that takes the pressure off of Ryan. Now he's going to be that solid number 3 guy for us. And he's going to eventually fit in really well alongside Giannis. And then it looks like Miles is finding a shot. Obviously, AJ Green's got his shot. So
right.
things looking really good in spite of our terrible coaches.
Agree.
And people need to understand coaches matter.
Yes.
They matter. Look at
100%.
Detroit. How many times I got to say that? 3 coaches in 3 years, but they got the guy that's got him now in first place. Okay, he inherited a 16 and 64 team. 16 and 64, one of the worst records ever by any team of recent years. And now 2 years later, he got him in first place. Don't tell me coaching don't matter. They didn't add no all-star to that team. He got the same roster as other coaches had, but he knew what he's doing.
And lost the shooter in Beasley, and lost the 3-point shooter in Beasley.
Right,
they had one of his best years last year, and they're playing even better without him.
Exactly. And they didn't sign no superstar player to go along with Cade. So coaches matter. But I think we'll do well against Washington. But it won't be easy.
Right.
It won't be easy because we're still trying to get our guys used to each other again.
We got to understand they haven't had any type of on-floor playing time together as a whole unit besides 9 minutes. So we have to give them time to adjust.
Right.
So we got to give these few games. It might be some ups and downs, but I think after 5 to 10 games, I think we'll see what this team really could be. I really feel like that. I think it'll be more continuity with KPJ and Giannis, KPJ and Rollins. I think they'll fit together better. We'll start to see what they can do defensively because it's different when you got 2 bulldogs on the perimeter, and that's what we would have with KPJ and Ryan Rollins. We'll get the on-ball defenders that we've been yelling and preaching about for how long. We'll get that pressure. And then when you add in Kuzma, bringing him off the bench, he's another long defender. Moves his feet, strong defense. We got a team. We just got to figure out how to make everything mesh together. And that's why we need to use these games against bottom feeders to really work on our craft, to really dot the I's and cross the T's on this team. And we can do something. Again, I'm not saying we number 1 in the East, but we can be in a mid-playoff contention.
Yep, I agree.
That's all I want to say on you, Mr. Cool.
And one last thing, we're doing a shout out Kuzma. I got nothing but major respect for this guy because he really played poorly last year and had a hard time adjusting. And a lot of people, myself included, was on him really hard. This guy is a total professional. When you can turn your game on and flip your game to this, you are a total professional. Give him a lot of credit. He stayed focused on what he had to do. He put the time in it. He made all the adjustments he needed to make in his game. The guy is a legitimate pro, man. He's a pro. And I'm glad he's on our roster.
Yeah, I agree. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Shout out to you, Bleacher. Shout out to you, Mr. Cool. Hey, Mr. Cool, we got to keep this legendary run going. Everybody been saying, Mr. Cool fit in his back all month. I just want to make sure y'all understand. Mr. Cool been dropping gems all month. Been in his bag. Rare form. Appreciate you, Mr. Cool. Appreciate you, VP. I'll holler at you in a minute. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. See y'all, man. All right, let me get Bleacher. I'm going to holler at you in a minute, Bleacher. You already know what it is. Hit you up after the live. All right, we're going to pop Brandon in before I get up out of here and go hit this snow one more time because I'm not shaming myself in the morning. The snow ain't about to shame me. I need to hit the gym in the morning. This ain't about to throw me off. What up, Brandon? It's on you, bro.
What's up?
What up? Hey Brandon, when you came in the live looking like that, I was thinking you looked like a R&B singer cover from back in like the 90s, and they used to be with a little cool look right there. But go ahead, Brandon.
It's all good.
Go ahead, Brandon.
It's all good. I'm happy that we finally got I win 3. I'm after that technical game. Win 3. I think we are heading into the right direction. Now, I'm thinking bringing KPJ back to change the whole this. It changed everything. Because we're missing that. This the first game since he got hurt.
Yeah, we're missing his athleticism and his facilitating. That's and defense. He brings he helps us in so many different facets of the game. On ball defender. He gets steals. He can shoot the 3. He can distribute. He can facilitate. He can get people in the right places. He's almost like the general on the floor. When you're missing your general on the floor, it shows. And him coming back, I know this is against not the best team in the world, but when you're not playing the best team in the world, this is how you beat them. You beat them handily. This game was never really in question besides the first quarter. Once that second quarter hit, going to halftime, we was cruising after that. And that's what you do against teams that are beneath you. You put them out of their misery early. You don't let them hang around. I want to see more of this. When we play the Wizards, I want to see them get cooked. Giannis should not be playing more than 25 minutes in that game. Otherwise, we not doing something right. And I'm standing on that.
I think Giannis should sit out this game. This Monday game against the Wizards.
Who?
Giannis.
Nah. That's the problem. You see, that's the problem right there, Brandon. You can't keep sitting people we need to get continuity, bro. If you already came back, you back now. We hooping. Like, it just is what it is. We can't just get KPJ back and then sit Giannis. We need, for this team to be effective, they need to be collective as a unit together in its totality. Without that, we're just not the same team. We can't say Giannis sit. We can barely win. We barely win with Giannis and KPJ. We can't be sitting either or. That time is past. Yeah, it ain't none of that. No, we need everybody at 100. Yeah, we need everybody hooping. Yeah, we need everybody.
Only thing we're missing is Torian Prince. That's the only thing we're missing.
Nah, Torian Prince is like you know what? He's solid. In my Mr. Cool voice, he's a professional, but respectfully, he's not moving the needle. Torian Prince is a solid player. He can shoot 3s. He's a cool little player, but he's not moving the needle.
One thing I want to say, I'm walking Jericho Sims. I want to see Pete Nash or Donati in the game. Because Jericho Sims not doing so much. He only good at getting dunk, and that's it.
I'm gonna cut you short. I think he trash. I think Jericho Sims is trash. I don't see what value he really brings. Let's just cut the short stuff short. Jericho Sims to me is trash. I don't know. He has no offensive game besides a lie. He not blocking shots. Rebounding is okay. He has bad hands. He's trash. I thought we had something with him because he could move his feet. We just got hyped because he had foot speed more than Brook Lopez. That man is trash. I'm sorry. Until he does something spectacular, Sims is trash.
I like Gary Harris so far. I like Gary Harris. I think I want to see Gary Harris get them more right. I think Cole Anthony, he needs the MP.
I agree.
To get his mind right.
He almost had a DNP today. He only played 5 minutes, so it was like a DNP. Oh, so you didn't get a chance to check everything out. Yeah, he only played 5 minutes.
I'm going to watch the highlight with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, he only played 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was smart.
I'm looking for.
I want to give Doc credit for that, for only playing him 5 minutes. It only took 10 games for him to realize Cole Anthony was struggling before giving him pretty much a DNP. But, you know, better late than never.
I still don't trust Doc. But it is what it is. I take a break, taking one game, take a break and talk.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to see, talk about the Packers and talk about the Bears. The Packers game against the Bears. So I'm looking forward to that. So
yeah, we're gonna get to it, bro.
Right. No problem. So then we'll about nation funny when we finally got this dub. So we're gonna talk about this more either tomorrow or Monday.
Right. Yeah, that big Bears game next week. Yeah, so we're gonna chop it up. Yeah. So appreciate you tapping in, Brandon.
I'm looking forward. No problem. I'm looking forward for it. Take
All right,
one
Brandon.
night. Take one night at a time. Take one game at a time. I got to talk tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Sunday. And let's keep this game rolling.
I also want to ask. I also want to ask to your one at a time. I also want to say shout out to No Strays ENT Boston. You can take it one loss at a time. Go ahead.
Go use that back. Boston take one at a time. Y'all team still weak.
All right.
Y'all team still weak.
Yeah, then get him, Brandon. He called him weak. Yeah. All right, Brandon.
All right, y'all.
All right, Brandon. All right, salute. All right. Salute my boy Brandon. All right, Brandon. Brandon, it is bad. Salute, friends and family. All right. Told y'all what gotta happen. Your boy about to hit this snow. Kind of serious in the mill right now, but it is what it is. But forget all that. Forget this snow. It was hot in Fiserv Forum, though, wasn't it? It was like Tahiti in Fiserv Forum. It was hot in there, wasn't it? Shout out to the Bucks cooking the Brooklyn Nets as they should. Great day for me. Bucks win by blowout and Boston loses. So No Strays got to be calm in the chat. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done talking about the Bucks ending the 7-game losing streak against the Brooklyn Nets at Fiserv Forum, the house that Giannis built by blowout. Score don't matter. We know what happened. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content with the people. Hold on, what you say, No Strays? I'm not trying to hear no hospital Celtics or none of that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Nah, you got players on the court, they should be good enough. I don't want to hear none of that. Hospital Celtics. You got one player down. I'm not trying to hear that. You act like the player that went down is an MVP player. He ain't never won no MVP. He all right? He ain't no MVP. He ain't no real impact. Get it out of here. Jaylen Brown, y'all best player anyway. And that's who hooping. Didn't he have 41 tonight? That's y'all best player. So no hospital Celtics. Why isn't he carrying y'all more? Wasn't he the MVP in the finals? You got the finals MVP. Why ain't that enough? You see, I just got at you. No Strays. Quit playing games. Dry your eyes. All that crying ain't gonna work over here. We have no sympathy for you. Hold the L. Yeah, we gonna punish y'all. As long as we healthy, we'll whoop y'all. No Strays. If we're healthy, 100% healthy, we'll beat the hell out of y'all. Watch. You gotta understand, we're gonna be healthy. KPJ, Rollins, Kuzma, Giannis, Turner. Oh yeah, we'll cook y'all. We gonna cook y'all. Don't even worry about it. And we gonna have time to kind of get our continuity and chemistry together. Oh yeah, we gonna whoop y'all. We gonna whoop y'all for sure. Y'all ain't that good. Y'all let Anthony Edwards go crazy on y'all in the second half. He only had 15 points in the first half. I was watching that with my moms. My moms was like, hey, why is he letting that other young man score all them points on him? Ain't he supposed to be good? Yo, in that second half, Anthony Edwards got active on y'all. He went from 15 points and went to 39 points on y'all and got y'all up out of there. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Boston. Jaylen Brown, y'all best player, it ain't enough. Y'all losing. Get him out of here. No excuses, sir. No excuses. Y'all weak. I know that. That's what I'm saying. You can't be. We in the same spot for the most part. That's why you can't. Hey, we friends, bro. We shake my hand. We friends, bro. Hey, shake my hand. In my J Black voice. If y'all watch battle rap, y'all know what that's from. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I'm trying to keep talking to try to put off doing this snow, y'all. And I know I need to be an adult and go out here and handle this. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content. Bucks win. Finally. It's been a minute. Impressive win. Stay safe out there in the mill, y'all. All right, go.